Hello, everyone. Welcome again to another edition of G.T.E Pro Network Podcast. Well, here we're just giving information, tools, and tips to assist entrepreneurs, churches, and nonprofit organizations across the country how to build and grow their network in the area where they do business, utilizing their website as a marketing tool and a lead generating machine, and also utilizing what we have with AI as a continued education or upliftment in reference to how we build and grow, how we enter ourselves into the marketplace properly with information, with tools, and also how do we interact with our everyday target market, our customers, and making sure that we have something relevant for them. And we only satisfy three things in the marketplace, ladies and gentlemen, what people want, need, and can afford. You satisfy these three things, you can be successful. So, our topic today is going to be really interesting because we're going to go back to a little bit of what I've talked about throughout this month in August. And so as we continue our growth series for the month of August, what is relevant today and how can we build a successful internet-based business utilizing our website? And then understanding all the functioning tools that your website has. And I notice a lot of people haven't been using their websites thoroughly or properly as they should. It's not just a brochure where you just send information about your company and information, but it's also to be interactive, to interact with your customers, your clients, and also making sure that you're educating them and that you're getting feedback from your customers as well. Because the more you have that consistently, ladies and gentlemen, the bigger and better you become. The forms that they have on your website, when they fill that out, anything that they do on the chat side of it, when they go in and chat with you on your website, and you got to have some immediate responses, it'll be given. And this is where AI chatbots come into play, so that way it can answer inquiries 24/7. So we talk about the importance of having a website today. Why is it important to have one? And what do I need? For those out here who do not have a website yet, yes, it is an investment toward your growth of your business. And if you have a proper website, depending on if you have products or services, or you're doing both, then you're going to need a professional looking website that's going to help you build your business online and build it exponentially. And so this is why it's important today for us to really grow on a mass scale. And with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this gives us an opportunity to not only collapse timeframes, but also to reach more people than ever before. And so with that being said, this is why it's important to do this, and that we continue to build on a regular, consistent basis, and making sure that we're sharing our information about our business, our company, through social media, through the SEOs, AdWords, and keywords that we put together, and then also on our website directly. So whatever social platforms, channels that you selected to be a part of, based on your target market, then we want to make sure that we have information onto the level that we want to continue to build and grow. So with that being said, I want to make sure that everybody get the full story and information about how to grow your business successfully online with a website, and making sure that you use all the bells and whistles, the tools that you need to grow. And growth is the most important commodity on the planet for me, ladies and gentlemen. Without growth, we're just existing, we're not living. And so that's not what we're here to do today. So let's get into it. And we're going to talk about today on this podcast 7 reasons why having a website is important. And we talked about this before, and I said this in the beginning of the month of August, that we need to make sure that we understand the website and its importance. Now, the industry is growing, and it's going to continue to grow. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, web design and marketing, of course. So what are we here to do? It's all about ownership, owning your brand, owning your own narrative, your own content, so that way you can be the one sharing the information like everybody else. And if you understand how to use the content properly in your target market in answering questions or educating them about what you do, this is why we have different types of pages on our website, whether you have a blog, frequently FAQs. You can also have your forms on your website. You can also talk about it and also get feedback when people fill out to be a part of a newsletter that you may have or information for your product business, promotions that you're running. And understanding, again, the 5 P's of marketing. It's all about the people, the product, the price, the place, and the promotion. Promotion is key, and that's done daily. You must understand you have to do your promotions on a regular daily basis. If you get this, ladies and gentlemen, you can build a successful business and a network. So having a website is crucial for businesses to establish credibility and build trust with customers. You're going to provide a 24/7 accessibility to information and services, expand their reach to new and global audiences, and effectively market their brand online. Why do you think we're building websites like clockwork like today? Never before. It offers a central hub for content, facilitates communication, it generates leads and sales, and provides a necessary competitive edge in today's digital landscape. So this is one of the reasons why it's important to have it. And why you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to grow your business bigger, stronger, and better, reaching more people than you've reached before. If you have a brick and mortar location, that's fine. But you also want to have a website attached to that so you can do online and offline marketing, and you can build your business online as well as offline at your brick and mortar location. So here are 7 key reasons why having a website is important. And the reason why I'm going there, we're closing out the end of the month of August. And so I want to make sure that from the beginning of the month of August, that we have shared with you on tools and tips that's going to help you build your brand properly, your business successfully. And what steps should I take? It's 30 days or 31 days in a calendar month, or 30 days in a normal calendar month. How are you using your days? How are you marketing your campaigns on your website, on social media, and also on the search engines? You got Yahoo, Bing, and Google. Now, Google Analytics, if you have Google Maps, if your business is located on the business side of it, and you have reference to making sure that your AdWords and keywords are set up properly so people can search you for information that they're looking for, that your information, your business will pop up. But let's go into that 7 key reasons why having your website is also critical. Because it establishes credibility and trust with your customers. A professional website signals legitimacy and builds trust with potential customers, as people often question the reliability of businesses without an online presence. Well, why don't you have a website? Well, some of them don't believe they need a website. Well, that's not good, because today mobility is key, and we use our cell phones like everyday use. Now, people can shop online on their cell phones. They can pull up websites, and then they can get all the information they need at their fingertips. So what should you be doing? Your website has to be mobile friendly, because, again, that is the key to building your business successfully. If people can see that they can pull up your information on their cell phones and get access to you, and you have all that information and also products and services that you're providing in the marketplace, guess what? You can have potential buyers, you can make potential sales, and these are the potential leads that you can generate that you didn't have before. You're going to provide 24/7 accessibility. So people be shopping 2, 3, 4 in the morning, believe it or not. Some people don't sleep. Some people do. But here's the thing. Your services is up 24/7. Where your brick and mortar locations, you have a specific time in the day from open to close. Well, on the website, there is no close date. You have only open 24/7. This gives people access to you on a regular, consistent basis. They pull up your domain name, your website, and they can order, They can submit inquiries. They can fill out the forms. They can get the tickets if you're doing events, any promotions that you're running. They can see what promotions you have, and then they can go ahead and interact with you on that. Now, number 3, expands reach and generates leads. Your website can do that. Yes, it can. A lot of people want to try that. A website allows you to reach customers far beyond your local area, turning passive browsers into leads and ultimately driving sales by showcasing products and services that you're providing in the marketplace to get their attention. But you're speaking to them. This is where your content comes into play, that you're talking directly to your customers, your potential buyers. And if you do that, ladies and gentlemen, you can build a solid business, period, from this. Number 4, it facilitates digital marketing, which I love digital marketing. A website is just not a brochure anymore. As we had played it back in the past, back in the day, that's what it was at the time, the kind of showcase and like a brochure. But no, it's more to it than that, because you can add videos. You can talk about a lot of different subject things on here. You can add your blogs, all your different tools, your forms that you have on your website, information, training and education that you can put on your website, and making sure that people get the full story about who you are, why you started this particular business, and what are you doing in the community that you're serving in. How are you helping out? So while it facilitates digital marketing, a website serves as a central landing page for digital marketing campaigns that you can run, making it easier to track efforts, collect data, and convert visitors into customers through strategic content and offers. How many offers are you making a day in your business? How many offers do you want to make? You know, making offers is the closest thing, the really thing that you can do, the realest thing you can do to generate the revenue that you want to get. If you have already structured your business and you already had set a plan or goal in place for your business online, then you can basically generate as much as you want whenever you want based on how you present it. But you have to be strategic in your approach. Number 5, it creates a strong brand identity. It provides a platform to showcase your brand's unique identity, values, and offerings, helping customers identify and remember your business. Once you know the brand, once you know the logo, if you have a logo, you're going to need a logo if you don't. Your goal is to brand your business. And if it's your brand is what makes you identify who you are in the marketplace, above and beyond your competitors that's also doing the same thing that you're doing. What makes you different, and why would people want to buy from you? What makes you different? What do you see yourself as out here in the marketplace, serving the masses, serving the general public, and serving the community that you serve? Number 6, offer a competitive edge. It offers a competitive edge when you have a website. Reason being is because it's all about ownership. I'm going back to that again. So with most businesses, having websites, having one yourself is no longer a luxury, but a necessity to stay competitive, attract customers, and stand out from the competition. Right. And I don't like, as a Global Touch Enterprise, we're a web design and marketing company. We're based in Houston, Texas. But here's the thing. When it comes to designing websites for my clients and customers, I don't build sites like everybody else has. I customize it based on the personality, based on the individual that I'm designing the site for. Now, there are color schemes that they want to put there, their logos, their contact information, because there's 3 parts to the website on the homepage that you're designing. You got your header, the body, and then you have your footer. So from those 3 pieces, your body could be videos, it could be images, it can be a lot of variety of things, and also your content. Forms you can put on your homepage. Your homepage should be your go-to place for everything about who you are in a snippet. So when they want to learn more or go deeper into the information, then they can click on to go to the next page or to the page that you want them to go to. You have to have your CTAs set properly, which is call to action. What do you want them to do? What links are you sending out on a regular basis on social media, through email marketing, and also making sure that everybody knows the domain name of your website, your logo, who you are and brand, and what product and service that you're providing in the marketplace. Number 7, improves customer communication and services. Now, I go back to this when I go back to how I was. I've been in sales for over 20 years selling. So when it comes to sales, your goal is to sell yourself first, and then the product. The product that sells itself don't have to really need an introduction because people may be familiar with it, they understand it, and they know exactly that's what they want. So sometimes you have to cut through the chase. Get to them exactly what they want is. Because we only satisfy 3 things. This is what people want, need, and can afford. If we satisfy their wants above what you're saying what they need, and it's something that they can afford, you got a solid business there starting out. But you have to improve it, you have to grow it, and you have to make sure that you continue to communicate the message that you want to your target market through social media, through the email marketing, through all of the different efforts where people can go and point to your website. Now, you can provide detailed information, you can share news and updates, and offer convenient ways for customers to contact you, improving overall customer service and engagement. The key word is engagement. How much do you get engaged with your customers, and how much are they getting engaged with you? You have to be the one to continue to do the engaging. And the more we stay structured there, the better we come out. And this is why it's important to have a website today. And why it's important for you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, to make sure that you have the quality website that's of course welcoming, and that's giving them information to help them grow and satisfy what pain points you see in the marketplace that is necessary for you to serve. As servant leaders, that's what we do, to serve. And the more we stay structured here, the better we come out, the stronger we are, and we guess what? We don't have to worry about it. Everybody knows exactly that, oh, well, Ed, I really am glad that you shared that because that helped me out. Yeah, we're utilizing the PHP effect, people helping people. The more people you help get what they want, you automatically get what you want. But you got to help enough people in the process of your growth and in our process of you building a solid network. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for this opportunity to share this little tools and tip for today, Thursday, August the 28th. Man, I tell you, this month went by pretty fast. As we continue our growth series, now we're going to do the month of September. We're going to be sharing tools and tips, utilizing your AI chatbot properly, or AI period, on your website. So that way we can do that. And we're going to have special guests on the show as well. And then we also will have to go over some things that's really close out the year as we get ready for the fall season, and we get ready for of course, the final quarter of the year. Then we want to make sure that we're prepped and ready for 2026. Are you ready for 2026? Are you ready to really dive into building your business successfully and helping as many people in the marketplace as you can? And again, it's all about ownership, taking responsibility, and being accountable for the things that you say you're going to do, you do. And with that, I want to thank you. You guys have a continual blessed day and opportunities to grow on a regular basis. So with that, keep the faith, ladies and gentlemen, and keep building your dreams.